No AC? No problem. We're cooling you down with the freshest hits.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
How you feeling? How you doing? What's going on? You're feeling good? You're feeling right? You're feeling shine? You got the swag? And I know that it is a thank God it's Friday! Ooh, Lord have mercy. It is Friday already. Good Lord. It's the 20th day in the month of March 2026. Are you excited? Happy Eid al-Fitr. Oh, yeah, to my Muslim brothers right there. I believe the ram is fat and I believe the meat will be well apportioned. Okay, but whatever it is, though, quite a number of Nigerians and leaders as well, India, right? They have called on us to do imbibe the spirit of oneness, peace, unity, kindness, love, compatibility, of course. And when it comes to the place of understanding, oh, you cannot say that one enough. You cannot say it. And then the one that, of course, that will indeed maybe butter your stomach a little bit, like bread to butter, will be sacrifice. I know not a lot of you want to hear sacrifice, but yes, for every good cause, there has to be sacrifice. I'll stop there. But anyways, though, let me greet you in the way that I know how to. I would say, Nakwana Karo. I would say, Otutuama. I would say, I miss you in my dialect. I would also say, Emma Muriel. The good people of Isoko would say that one now. Nindever for the TIVs, the team. And Olodudu for the Igala. And in the language that you and I totally understand, it will be. Join me now and say it. Una. Good morning. My name is Udwan Daniel, and yes, it is the breakfast show. Is how we start your day the right way. And you know how it goes. There's a moving train. It goes boop, 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 you know, stuff like that. But nobody's going to be left behind. Trust me. My time on here will be spanning from now up until the 12 o'clock hour. In this hour, of course, we will look into the front page. Nigerian newspapers will bring it to you right there. And in the course of it, you get to add your voice loudly and clearly in the arena of what we like to call the pages, but you call it the newspaper review segment of the breakfast show. And it takes us into the 8 o'clock hour where, well, I'm afraid Alan Smith is not going to be here. You already know the Salar thingy and everything. But anyways, beyond that, official assignment is taking him away. And so please, so sorry about that. He's not going to be here. But trust me, I'm going to give you some great tunes for the 8 o'clock hour into the 9 o'clock hour when I will be making a formal return, a comeback, a return leg, however you like to see it or call it, right here. And as we talk politics and current affairs, that's right. And it is Eagles Outlook on the flip side of 10. Yeah, we've got commercial for you. And at 10:15, of course, we get into the general open banter. Yay, the general open banter right there. And yes, we take you to some great tunes again. Leave you with a 12 o'clock hour with Today in 60 seconds. And yours truly's time will be done and out. But yeah, we're not there yet. We're just on the journey and it's only just begun. Now, just before I get you into some things that you ought to know this morning, though, have you slapped your son a high five? Have you given your daughter a warm hug? Have you squeezed the hand of your significant other just yet? If you have not done that, then it means that you are not assuring each other and the family that you're going to be there for them and you're going nowhere. I mean, it's one big family, just like it is right here when I give you an on-air survival high five right there. Happy survival day, by the way. It's not easy to be alive, especially in a time like this. And yes, welcome you to the weekend as well. A lot of you have plans for the weekend. You never know what the conversation will be for the general open banter. But remember that we have a television that is indeed thriving. I'm talking about the YouTube channel. Oh, I tell you every time, every now and then, I say it's our baby station as a baby station. So show us that love and support. Eagles TV Abuja. Do well to subscribe. Tell somebody to tell every other person to get into subscription on that one. And guess what? It is free of charge. And do the same with the Facebook page wall. Eagles FM Abuja. Spread those beautiful, lofty eagle's wings across every other social media platform, and there you will find us at Eagles FM Abuja. The website is www.eaglesfm.com. That's right, www.eaglesfm.com. That's the website, so you can have a listen in and get to know what's going on anywhere and everywhere else that you are in the world. Without further ado, let me let you in that today doubles as a very important day. First off, I'm going to say it. Journée de la langue française. I think it's a France Day, International France Day, I believe. Well, every other thing is written in French. I just know le français. That's all I know. But anyways, for the France, those who understand French, well, I guess is your day. Some celebration right there, and we are joining you in it. And today as well doubles as the International Day of Happiness. International Day of Happiness. I'm happy. Oh, I'm so happy. What makes you happy? What puts a smile on your face? And I always tell you, look, you owe yourself that much to be happy. So stay happy. Now, what is International Day of Happiness? Now, it is a day to be happy. It's not like you can't be happy every other day, but you just have to be happy today regardless what comes your way, right? It's a day to be happy, and happiness is a fundamental human goal. So the United Nations General Assembly is recognizing this goal and is calling for a more inclusive, equitable, and balanced approach to economic growth that promotes the happiness and well-being of all peoples. Oh, I'm so happy. Are you happy right there? Ooh, I'm so happy. I feel good. I'm always happy, by the way. But anyways, that being said, let's get you started with some things that you ought to know just before we get into the front page proper. Now, this is very important, so you have a background check on Nigeria. Nigeria has entered into a fresh agreement with the United Kingdom, that is the UK, that will enable British authorities to repatriate thousands of failed asylum seekers and convicted offenders to the West African nation. Now, the deal was formalized by Interior Minister Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo and the UK Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood during President Bola Tinubu's official visit to Britain. Okay, President Bola Tinubu on Thursday night departed London after a two-day historic visit at the instance of the royal family. So it is the royal family that says, President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria, yes, we are saying, our son, come to us, come. And yes, we went, of course. And now you heard it in the news. I mean, King Charles III trying to speak our dialect and languages and all of that, and somebody will tell me Nigeria is not beautiful. Look, we are so beautiful. We are beautiful. We just don't know it when we are in the country. When we step outside the country, you see the respect amidst every other whatever it is that they see us as. We don't care because we know who we truly are. So don't let the bad eggs win. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday night has departed, after a two-day historic visit. I told you that before. I'm just reiterating it. Nigeria has been ranked the fourth most terrorized country in the world, according to the Global Terrorism Index 2026, released by the Institute for Economics and Peace, a non-profit think tank headquartered in Sydney, Australia. The report showed that 750 Nigerians lost their lives to terrorism in 2025, representing a 46% increase compared to the previous year. How sad. Governor Babagana Umaru Zulum of Borno State says the time of Boko Haram informants and their sympathizers is up. Governor, I would love to hear the time of Boko Haram sponsors that you may know is up. Plus the sympathizers and informants as well. But you stopped at the sympathizers, you stopped at the informants. What about the sponsors? Nigerians and family members have been asking that, especially knowing that Borno State has been a hub for the terrorists, somewhat, so to speak. Well, he's vowing that they would be tracked and made to face the full wrath of the law. Now, the governor gave the warning during a statewide broadcast on Thursday. Okay, somebody will say, climb down from your high horse. That's the only way we'll understand. But anyways, he made a state broadcast and we understand that. Thumbs up to you. Well done. There was panic at St. Matthias Catholic Church, Agulu, in Anocha, local government area of Anambra State, after a fully loaded lorry crashed into the church premises and caught fire. Very sad. Now, the incident, which occurred late on Wednesday along the Agulu Lake, a Golden Tulip Hotel Road, caused gridlock as motorists slowed down while emergency responders battled to contain the blaze. This is really awful. But the United States Department of Justice says it has filed a lawsuit seeking to revoke the citizenship of a Nigerian, Emmanuel Oluwatosin Kazim, who was jailed in 2018 over an 11 million US dollar fraud. Now, it was learned from a statement obtained on the DOJ website on Thursday that Kazim was convicted on 19 counts bordering on wire fraud, aggravated identity theft, and conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. That's a lot on one person, though. Combined security operatives have arrested 3 suspected bandits linked to the February 3, 2026 attack on Woro Village in Kayama, local government area of Kwara State. Now, the arrest was disclosed on Thursday by the Senior Special Assistant on Media to Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak Ibrahim Abdul Latif in a Facebook post. So the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the LEA Kano Strategic Command has arrested a suspect and recovered 510 blocks of cannabis sativa in a major pre-Eid al-Fitr operation. So the commander, D.Y. Lawal, disclosed this in a statement issued on Thursday by the command's public relations officer, Assistant Superintendent of Narcotics, Sadiq Mohammed Megatari. All right. Now, a former member of the House of Representatives and the 9th National Assembly, Etta Mbora, on Thursday in Calabar Cross River State, joined the growing list of former federal lawmakers defecting to the African Democratic Congress, that is the ADC. Mbora, who represented Calabar Municipality, Odubani Federal Constituency, cited a crisis within the People's Democratic Party as the reason for its action. Okay, fair and play. Nice. Going to this one here now, the police command in Enugu State has detained 3 suspects in coordinated crime prevention operations across the state, recovering a firearm, ammunition, and a tricycle. The command spokesman, SP Daniel Ndukwe, disclosed this in a statement issued on Thursday in Enugu. Ndukwe said that on March 15, about 9 a.m., operatives on patrol along Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway intercepted an unregistered tricycle. Something good, something nice. We love to hear. Well done to the security personnel. So I take you to the nation now. Quite a number of dailies, about 6 of them. 6. So it's going to be a smart read. So stay with me now in case you're just tuning in for the first time. This is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. And yes, we give you an audio-visual television radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. I say that on strong authority because you gave us the bragging rights. The Nation newspaper now, the big story on the front page, Eid Mubarak to our esteemed readers. That's what it is. Okay, from the Nation newspaper saying Eid Mubarak to you. Now, this one, the big story, Nigeria, Britain seal deals on port reform, migration, others. All right, it's got 2 writers to it now. Tinubu seeks stronger Nigeria-UK trade, security alliance. Second writer, state visit ends. All right, the much talked about state visit now has ended, and you can see you can see Mr. President right there, some deepening partnership. I'm talking about our own President Baba Daddy, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Of course, that's who he is. And King Charles III yesterday, shaking hands. Look at them. Look at that hat. Oh, it's beautiful. And I also see First Lady Oluremi Tinubu and Queen Camilla. Some handshaking right there going on. All right, that story's continued on page 2, and it's got just one thought. I should bring that thought to you. This partnership is a testament to our shared determination to build a migration system that is safe, orderly, and mutually beneficial. All right, we'll see how far that goes, but I'm hoping for the best from this bilateral signing and MOUs that's gone down. Quite historic. 37 years? State visit? Can you beat that? Alrighty, I bring you this one. My Impressions of Nigeria by King Charles. His views on monarchs, culture, and jollof rice says, Nigeria, no, they carry last. That's so. Okay, now you see that one continued on page 2 as well. Olawepo Ashim takes PDP reconciliation move to Makinde in Ibadan. Page 5. It's got that story. And I go to this one here. President calls for peace as Muslims mark Eid al-Fitr. And Akpabio Abbas, others seek unity, end to insurgency, continued on page 4, that story. Just above the Nation newspaper now, build a flyover bridge across it, and you will see this one. Nama deploys mobile control tower in Lagos Airport. Page 8. To another page 8, looking popular by the way. NCAA clears Binani Air to begin scheduled flights, I see. Now IMF is saying global inflation will surge on prolonged oil price spike. So the inflation is not just going to be about Nigeria or any other West African or South African or East African or African continent. It's going to be a global crisis now, because the IMF is saying that global inflation will surge on prolonged oil price spike. Page 8. And to this one, appeal court orders fresh hearing of El Rufai's case. Page 4. And I move away from the Nation now, saying bye-bye, and I get you the Vanguard newspaper. Just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, insecurity is the kicker. Local cooperation critical to ending insurgency. CDS is saying that. Middle East, Nigeria records highest fuel price hike globally. Report is showing that. Page 20. Tinubu Starmer signed £747 million deal to refurbish 2 major Nigerian ports. I found safety in UK during military era. Tinubu is saying that. Page 8. And to another page 8 now. APC government has failed. Nigeria now 4th global terror epicenter. When I hear epicenter, something comes to mind. NCDC, remember? The epicenter, Ebola. Remember the epicenter matters that concern coronavirus. So when you say there some places an epicenter, you know what that means. And we are ranking number 4 now. Global terror. APC government has failed. Nigeria now 4th global terror epicenter. ADC is saying that one now on page 8, cashing in on that report that I earlier stated. Middle East war. Fresh fears of higher petrol price as crude hits $114 per barrel. Page 5. And it's got a couple of riders to it. Iran threatens to destroy region's energy facilities if further attacked. Okay, U.S. may unsanction Iran oil already being shipped. Mules deploying thousands of troops to Tehran in next phase of war. 12 Arab Islamic states call on Iran to stop strikes. Saudi Arabia threatens military action. EU leaders urge US-Iran ceasefire talks amid escalation. There's a big one going on with Iran right there, and the US as well as Israel. I just hope this stops already, because there's a lot on the plate of the global community now that we need to really be attending to. Not things like this, don't you think? Some would say. But page 10 now, Lagos security agencies partner to curb road carnage, substance abuse, and Eid al-Fitr. Tinubu Akpabio governors, others felicitate Muslims. Page 7. It's got that. Transport moguls shift focus on vehicle assembling. All right, it's about that time, don't you think? Well, I should leave the Vanguard newspaper right about now and bring you the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Now, the big story on the front page of Nigerian Tribune newspaper, reps A warning of imminent petrol scarcity, price hike over Dangote supply gaps. Reps warn of imminent petrol scarcity, price hike over Dangote supply gaps. Pages 3 and 6, respectively, have got that story. And they have two writers to it. Seek urgent intervention of Presidential Technical Committee on Crude for Fuel Initiative. Second writer, cost of goods set to rise as manufacturers face higher energy, imputes costs. That one has the part that's really scary. Cost of goods set to rise as manufacturers face higher energy imputes cost. But expectedly so, right? Tinubu governors, others felicitate Muslims at Eid al-Fitr. Page 2. Page 2 again, Nigeria's fourth global terror ranking confirms Tinubu's failure. ADC, Obi, they are both saying that. Nigeria's fourth global terror ranking confirms Tinubu's failure. ADC, Obi is saying that. Page 2. And number of children you have may influence lifespan. Is it influencing it for good? Or is it influencing it for bad? Study is showing that now, that the number of children you have may influence lifespan. Whose lifespan? Yours or that of the children? Well, you want to find out with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, I believe, page 16 has got that story. And it might just be the conversation for the banter. You never know. Tinubu Starmer hold talks as Nigeria UK seal £746 million ports deals. Both countries sign agreements to boost border security, migration visas, agree on deal targeting failed systems, asylum seekers, criminals. We must strengthen mutually beneficial economic cooperation. Tinubu is saying that on page 11. Dangote, NLNG, others. For others account for 85% of LPG supply in February 2026. I should take that again for smooth reading. All right, it says Dangote and LNG, others account for 85% of LPG supply in February 2026. Page 6. Barge operators lament over lack of berthing space at Apapa ports. Page 3, page 5, I beg your pardon. Don't worry, there's been a signage going on, so something's going to happen to your ports. And there's going to be a turnaround, don't you think? Page 5 again, Nigeria eyes 30 trillion naira windfall as oil prices surge over $115 per barrel. Okay, now I take you to the Daily Trust newspaper, so I'm not going to have a repetition. I'm just going to go to the stories that don't find presence in other, dailies, so it will help us, move faster and smoothly. Okay, so the big story right here with the Daily Trust newspaper for today, Friday, the 20th of March, 2026. 2027 being the kicker. Adilabu Pate Yari. Others may resign. Adilabu Pate Yari others may resign. Isn't it about that time already? Somebody's echoing right there, and I'm just putting your thoughts out. Pages 3, 4, and 5 has got that big story. All right, let's go to the base. Salah. Leaders charge citizens on unity, discipline. Page 28. Okay, how 2 children died in Jigawa fire incident. Awful story. Page 6 has got that one. To page 29 now. Nigerian government sued over deal to share citizens' health data with U.S. Okay. On Iran now, 12 countries demand Strait of Hormuz opening. Page 20 has got that story as well. Bandits kill 3 policemen, 5 civilians in Taraba. Page 4. And that will be all, but of course I should add this one. Nigeria ranked 4th in terrorism index. Page 6. It's got that story. What is that going to be about Nigeria's perspective view as other countries see us? How do they see us? What is it going to have? Is it going to affect us as citizens? Is it going to affect Nigeria as a nation? Is it going to affect our relationship with other countries? I mean, 4th? Okay, 4th. That's... If I had a son or a daughter that had a reports card and came with 4th, I'm going to shake you. Well done. I'm telling you, you did well. That's what it means, right? Anyways, In my context, that's what it means. But in the Nigerian context and global perspective and perception, I'm not so sure. But the Punch newspaper now to the side of it. Idil Fatir, Speaker, Governors preach unity, police strengthen surveillance, page 27. And 2027 being the kicker here with the Punch newspaper. Succession firestorm in 10 states as governors exit nears. Page 2 has got that story. Incumbent party in fight and religion, zoning, drive high stakes political contest. INEC deadline nears for party primaries. All right, Delta teenager visiting friend shot dead in Lagos. Pages 4 and 5 has got that story now. Delta teenager visiting friend shot dead in Lagos. So rest in peace. Page 20 now. Nigeria spends 9 trillion naira importing petrol. Okay, Nigeria spends 9 trillion naira importing petrol. Arms shortage undermines anti-terror war in Nigeria, Africa. Stockholm report is saying that. Page 27. And we say bye-bye to the Punch newspaper as we bring you the Guardian newspaper. In case you're just tuning in for the first time though, this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and this is what we like to call the pages. You say it is the newspaper review segment of the breakfast show, and this is how we do it, right? And don't worry, in a short bit you get to add your voice in the discourse as I see that calls already coming through. But don't also forget, and as I always love to indulge you, please get on to the YouTube right now. Just pick your mobile phones. I know you're going to put a call through, but pick your mobile phones. Make sure you turn on the data now and get onto the search engine, and you will type on YouTube Eagles TV Abuja. Subscribe first. Hit the bell button. Subscribe first. And then, of course, give us a message or leave us a message right there in the comment section. And we will be glad that you did. That way, you have identified yourself fully as a member of the family, right? Eagles TV Abuja on YouTube. And on Facebook, it is Eagles FM Abuja. And spread that wing of Eagles wings you've got there across every other social media platform. You will find us at Eagles FM Abuja. Now, you want to listen to us anywhere and everywhere else that you are in the world, go to the website right now, www.eaglesfm.com. That's how we do it. That's how it's done. Now, the Guardian newspaper, the big story, Global Terrorism Index. Opposition, CSOs flay federal government over worst rating. 46% surge in killings. Page 6 has got that big story. And I see this one on terrorism. CDS did not accuse Borno Yobe residents of complicity. Page 29. If you recall, as that yesterday, we saw on the front page of Nigerian newspapers where the CDS, where I told you that Mr. President had given a marching order to the chiefs of all of the chiefs, says go and make Maiduguri or Borno State your home. Make it your home, because this terrorism, this whole killing has got to stop. And yes, they did. Boy, they did. And they got there and they have called on the Yobe and Borno community residents and saying, you are the ones that is going to help us stop this. But it seems as though that message has been misconstrued, misunderstood, that the CDS is accusing Borno and Yobe residents of complicity. Okay, so they're coming out now and they're saying that, no, we are not accusing you. We're only saying that help us. They live in your community, so help us. Give us information, and we will act accordingly. Page 29 is that story. And to this one here, NRC rolls out special salad train services nationwide. Special salad train? Special salad train? Okay, anyways. I hope after the salary it's not going to stop. But whatever it is, though, page 30 has got that one. ADC faults ASU CSOs over silence on certificate forgery law. Page 5 has got that one. At Salah, Yilwata Sule, preach unity, sacrifice compassion. Page 30. Okay, Nigeria, UK, sealed deal on migration, border security, improved trade. And this one here, PDP reconciliation shaky despite renewed talks as division persists. House warns of imminent fuel price hike, scarcity. Page 3 has got that story. Okay, this is how we open the phone lines now, and we will get to hear from you. By the way, let me ask you one question, and it will be that question for the 9 o'clock hour. Are Nigeria's billions being wasted on abandoned projects? There's been quite a number of abandoned projects, and we will be talking about it. We are borrowing money for infrastructural development. We are borrowing money for good roads. We are borrowing money to build your health centers. We are borrowing... Okay. All of these monies borrowed, and all of the projects that you said you were going to put into, on ground. Where have all the money's gone to, and where are the projects now, and who has been held responsible if the project has not seen the light of day? That is the 9 o'clock hour conversation. I just thought to chip it in. Okay, now let's take this one here. Hello, good morning to you. Oh, that's a miss, right? Duel to call back, and we will have that conversation. But first, I got bills to pay. When we do come back, it's just going to be about you and you alone.
Are you ready for this?
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a feeling.
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
What will I live this life when I never get anything to move?
Hey, this thing what here for radio na true so. Hey, sharply let me call my Abuja Home Limited. Hey, now wow. Hello. Is this my Abuja Home Limited?
Hello, sir. Thank you for calling my Abuja Home Limited. How can we help?
My sister, I just heard your advert on radio for affordable land in Giri by University of Abuja, in Kuje, Kalshi, and Paiko. Are they still available, my sister?
Yes, sir.
In case something I want, my sister, I beg no verse. Is it true that you can pay an initial deposit of only 200,000 naira now to secure any of your land and pay the balance within 5 years? That one they happen?
Absolutely, sir. You can pay for the land outright or in installments. We have the lands that you can pay for within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and up to 5 years, sir.
My sister, so you mean say just 200,000 initial deposit for any of my Abuja home land?
Yes, sir.
What if I want to pay 500,000 initial deposit for higher one each? I beg.
That's very okay, sir. That only means you will finish your payments earlier and collect your title documents quicker, sir.
Bam! This one see my bed. Okay then, I want to buy one plot each in every my Abuja home location you have. So, my sister, how much?
All right, sir. We have different prices for various land sizes in all the locations. The 300 square meter in Giri is going for 4 million naira only, 4 million naira in Kuje, 4 million naira in Kaishi, and 2 million naira in Paiko. The bigger 500 square meter plot is also available, sir. I will send you our order form and more details on WhatsApp on this number, sir.
God will bless you, my sister. Thank you very much.
Hello, bros. How far? I beg no vessel. I've been put here for that your matter concerning that my Abuja Home Limited package. Bros, I dey interested. I beg. Connect me. I want to get their contact. I want to be landlord for Abuja.
Their number now 0808 88 37 426 0808 88 37 426. I be if you call this other number, will be 0808 2723 824 0808 2723 824, or you can visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Call them now before the land finish.
My Abuja Home, live the life.
You change your life.
Please listen to this announcement. Are you a woman between the ages of 35 to 55 years? Do you have a scan that shows that you have fibroid? Any of these bothers you or anyone you know? Push Africa has brought good news for you. Push Africa, in partnership with Mercy Health Hospital, Abuja, is carrying out 100 free surgeries for women with fibrosis this month, and you can benefit by simply booking for a free consultation with one of our expert gynecologists. For more information, visit www.mercyhospital.africa or call or WhatsApp 091 199 90037 091 199 90037. Terms and conditions apply.
Power Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties, not your best.
Please listen to this important infomercial. It's Powell's time on radio. Abuja. Powell Homes and Shelters Limited has come with a vision of transforming housing through innovation, style and integrity. At Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, we deliver affordable luxury, comfort and reliability in real estate. We offer genuine lands, elegant homes, modern designs and flexible payment plans to make your dream home a reality. Visit us today and experience excellence you can trust. Our address is number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. You can call us on telephone number 081-510-20000 or 080-925-70000. The number to call us once again is 081-510-20000 or 080-926-70000. Now let's hear what your sister and veteran Nollywood actress Patience Ozoko, Mama G, has to say about this company.
My people, my name is Patience Ozokwo, popularly known as Mama G. G for General. Do you want to buy genuine lands and other properties and need a brand you can trust? Think Powell Home and Shelters Limited. With a reputation built on honesty and reliability, we ensure your investment is secured. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing personalized service tailored to your needs. Join countless of satisfied customers who have found their dream properties with us. For inquiries, please call 0815 102 0000 or 0809 257 0000. We can get you property from any part of Nigeria. Think real estate, think Powell.
Thank you, Mama G, for that wonderful talk. Remember, our office is at number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. We also have branches in Enugu, Owerri, Oka, and Asaba, and Nairobi. Think real estate, think Powell.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties national best. Invest your money, create a better future. A real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Real estate. Our properties national best.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for property. Our priority is to satisfy our client to the best.
Ramadan. Now once you wait till they can go, the day answer prayer as we dey fast. Simple big concept, don't get started. Another Ogonge promo.
We call them T-Pumpy Fest 30 Lube Ramadan promo. Our Muslim brothers and sisters will they fast for this month of Ramadan. We know we're done. As we begin umbrella, we go finish umbrella. That T-Pumpy concept they throw. We salute to the praise. Oh, yeah, now come buy your own land for Lube with chicken money. Get 500 square meter plot of land for Lube. If you want pay stand 15 million naira, you go first pay 5 million naira for deposit. You fit spread them for 6 months. You pay 17 million naira only. All our land they carry on top correct paper FCDA CO4. Shapali, come we have this wedding number 12 Moruvia Street. Who sent to Abuja? Tell why na 090 5454 5468. T-Pumpy Estate Lube Ramadan promo. Now go get promo. T-Pumpy concept. Developer that cares.
And so we're here. We never left. We are really shining. Thank God it's Friday. It's a special edition of the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. Taking your call now. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. You
good morning to you. Turkenby, is it?
Also, the one crying the wilderness.
Awesome.
From Nassau.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
welcome.
I want to quickly say that it's unfortunate that Mike Kinde is a man I love so much. Something he has told us earlier. He said that Wike has promised Mr. President Tinubu, just the way he did in Rivers State that time, that it was only PDP that contested, for the governorship, that he was going to make sure both PDP and Labour Party, the main opposition, they will not have candidates. He has promised Tinubu that, and he has done it. He has killed the two parties. He has used money to kill them. It was Martin, who said this. And coming on board of ADC is something that shocked Mr. Wike. And according to what I heard, they are making frantic efforts to make sure that their men are also planted there, so that Tinubu will be the only person that will contest for next year's elections. and it's unfortunate that he's the only governor standing now. But I'm wishing him whatever he decides to pinch his tent, whether he's in ADC or anywhere. But I'm very sure he's not going to join them in the APC. And having said that, it's unfortunate that under this government, Tinubu, one thing I was expecting Tinubu to tackle, one of them is insecurity. But insecurity is getting, out of hand. How I wish that the frantic effort that Tinubu has made in making sure that Nigeria becomes a one-party system. If he has put that same effort in security.
Well, sorry, Terkinby, there's no Tinubu making a one-party system. There is nothing like that. If all the governors have no, Terkinby corrected. He's in APC does not mean you don't have that fact. Don't say it. You don't have it.
Now.
You don't have it.
Now, if the effort that he has made in making sure that all the governors come to APC.
He has not made any efforts, Terkinby. I'm still correcting you. He has not. It is the governors. Nobody put a rope in their necks. They moved.
Okay, no problem.
Did they tell you Tinubu asked them to come? Don't do that now.
Honestly, we are asking Mr. President to make more effort to secure the lives of our people.
All right, thank you, Terkinby. Please, let's not always, don't think this is what, because even the person you're accusing came out in public in national television. He said he has no hands in it. So where are you getting your facts from? Where are you getting it from? If all of the governors, are you not agreeing with me? From all of the conversations that we've been having, most of these governors who are defecting, they've got one stain somewhere, one place or the other. And then every time they keep coming on here and telling us how it is for the benefit of the people. Okay, if it is indeed for the benefit of the people, have you consulted the people? Are the people in sync with you? And why are they not passing a law that says no more defection? Why are they not looking into the Constitution and saying, okay, in view of this, work on the Constitution in a way that will stop defections? Since everybody's saying, freedom of liberty, association, okay, maybe you should have some, Nobody's talking about that. So let's not point fingers where it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be there. So don't point it there. It's not because I'm scared of he's a father. How should I be scared of my father? I'm not scared of him. If he does wrong, we should correct him, in a very, that's how it's supposed to be. So we don't have to look like this people. We're better than them. We can beat them. That's what I'm saying. All right? Anyways, more conversations coming through. And let's see what you've got to say on here. Now, I see you, Samuel, all the way from Kuje. Samuel is slapping me an on-air high five. Thank you, Samuel, by the way. I'm slapping you back an on-air high five. He says, please, UD, can someone tell me the Borno State's governor can someone tell the Borno State governor that what we want to hear is how to put an end to the activities of terrorists and their sponsors? We have been hearing of address upon address. Now we want to see action. Nothing more, nothing less. He started what is known as repentance terrorist that did not yield anything good. Instead, things are becoming worse, especially in Borno State. So we should clean up the mess. We don't need an outsiders to tell us that governments of the day, both the federal, state, have failed woefully, and their failure is so glaring. The president and his wife should come back and put his house in order, please. Have a great and wonderful day, he says. Thank you for that one. Right, now, let me get to the Facebook page. Let me see how many messages I can just take on the Facebook page. And like I always say, I am imploring you to get onto the YouTube channel, Eagles TV Abuja, YouTube channel, Eagles TV Abuja, and let us have your thoughts in the matter as well. So I see this one, Dr. Mrs. Ma Olebara from Owerri. She says, insecurity is man's worst enemy. Nothing has diminished lives and living like where we have found ourselves in now. The killings in Nigeria have become ghastly, sad that lives are no longer sacred and precious and blood not costly again. Government has failed woefully in its basic responsibilities of protecting lives and property. All we keep hearing is that is that ransom has been paid for release of kidnapped victims. Shall we continue this way? Do we keep quiet with Gumi's allegation? Who will go for us and not for himself, as we have all failed? Let God intervene. Dr. Miss is right there, putting God first. But yeah, anyway, 0908-766-8888 is that number to call. Hello, good morning.
Good
morning to you,
oh.
Apostle Also Life.
Yes, Apostle Also Life from Apple.
Thank you.
All I know is that there is a lot of water passing under the bridge.
Exactly.
Now only God knows. So, but why shouldn't Nigeria carry the class on the head in terms of terrorism? Whereby the competent court that have the mandate to sentence person to death will say that the person they apprehended in terrorism that have killed many people. When they apprehend him and sentence him to death, they will be looking for governor that will sign. In Malaysia, they don't do that. If once you commit a crime that is required to you to die, there's no need of going to look for governor or president to endorse what the judge have already said. The person will go for it. You will see that other people that have that evil mindset to go and commit terrorism or kill people, they will desist from it. Okay, in a country we have people, they say that these people are repented the criminal, whereby you don't have any work to give them. Before you know, they will go back to the same work they are doing, going to churches and mosques and killing people. You say they have repented, whereby you did not give them any work to do. We cannot get it right unless we do something, unless we stick in our law. That law that say once you take away the person's life, you will go for it. That's my take. And Tinubu and his people, they are not. If I were in their shoe, I would say that I have failed, so that another person will try to get it right. If the people that come, they couldn't get it, they will leave all the office and look for another person until we get this problem right. Thank you, and God bless you, Udo Akdane, for a wonderful opportunity giving us to express our mind. I remember Apostle Also Life, aka Walking Name.
All right. Thank you, Apostle Also Life, aka Walking Newe. I always like that, aka. But anyways, we're still taking your contributions and your call. You heard the front page of Nigerian newspapers, though. What is it that is thriving in your mind? You can put that call through already. 0907-353-0044. The other number is 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. Thank God it's Friday. I mean, a lot is going on. And I saw something. 50 billion naira airport. Is it a game changer or is it a waste for Kogi International Airport? I mean, Nigeria's next mega aviation hub or costly gamble. Is that the story that Nigerians really need, especially the Kogites in this time and age? Well, some people are asking a lot of questions in that regard. Hello, good morning. Hello? Oh, that's Miss Duell to call back. Now, let's get to hear your voice messages now via the WhatsApp portal. Okay, before we do that, we should come back on here and right now take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Please turn down the volume on your radio set.
Good morning.
Turn it down. Turn down the volume on your radio. Or move away. Step away from it. Step away. Step away.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for your job. Well done.
Thank you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Adini Daunti. I'm calling from Igisa, that is Airport Road, Abuja.
Airport Road. Okay. Go ahead, my brother Adini.
Please, it is very shame for us to be in darkness since 1960. Nigeria is going to 70 years of age. God, no, let me tell you, sir, the solution to this blackout in Nigeria, see, I'm talking about this power sector, it's not something we should discuss on air, because there are some lovers of darkness that never allow this thing to work. To be discussing this issue on air, it's like meeting the president, going to prayer.
Hello, Adeni.
How to overthrow him in his person. It won't work.
Okay.
Please, I want government to. I know the solution. I've already concluded by foreign partners. I just want to meet with Mr. President, the CBN governor, the Senate president, and the Minister of Justice of the Federation. All of us will discuss at the table. I will invite
Let me ask you, Adeni. Hello, Adeni. Yes. Do you have a rep member? Do you have a rep member representing you at the Senate?
I'm from Ekiti State.
That's what I'm saying. So that's where I'm coming from. Try to connect. That's the process. Just like you said, it's not something you should be having on air. So I agree with you. Go through the rep member. That's how things are done. And you're also saying it on air. I think it's I don't know. I think it's ironical what you're saying, right? Two opposing sides. It's an oxymoron. I don't know. Just you tell me. But anyways, that's what it is. So you've got the solution. I appreciate that. I respect that. Go through the right process. There is a process to all of these things. All right? So we get it right once and for all. Don't you think? All right. Now I see this one here now. Let's see how this goes. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay. I don't know. I can't hear that one right there. Hello? Oops. All right. I should take some of these messages. Okay, the voice note now. Let's start with that one right here, right now. Matthew. Mr. Matthew, the rejected stoner, he calls himself. Let's go take a listen.
Good morning, Yudi. Good morning, Omafe. Good morning, Kazi. Good morning, Odwak Daniel. Good morning, BB Blessing. Good morning, Celestine. Good morning, Original Fulani, and other people. May God bless Igu FM, bless Nigeria, bless every one of us. In Jesus' name. My name is Matthew A.K., the rejected stone, speaking from Metama this morning.
Awesome.
I want to comment on this petroleum increase based on the crude oil that you have just said. You see, Yudi, you see why our problem, we always compare our problem with ourselves. We always add problem to our problem. The country that we have large crude oil, we have large oil. We are buying fuel at the rate of 1,000 plus. But those who did not have fuel have not bought even half of the money we used to buy fuel here. We have crude oil here. But Dangote go outside to buy crude oil to come and refine for us. We have crude oil here. Our NNPC go outside to go and buy fuel now and come to Nigeria. We have 3 refineries. Who do us this thing? Who put us into this problem? Who hand over us to this devil and wicked leader that we have them, that have turned their back, carry the devilish heart to put inside their heart? May God Almighty visit them. The ground they move upon, may the ground they move upon, fight everyone that have become a problem to this country. As many of them that say will not have rest. The land they move on, the air they breathe.
Okay, well, you overshot the time right there, Matthew, but I can understand the frustrations. It has a way of getting to you, but you might as well want to just, cool it off, man. Cool it off, honestly, because you wouldn't want to have a hypertension because of this, and that's why we need to have constructive conversations right here. All right. Thank you still. I understand you. Triple D.
My name is Triple D, sending this voice message right now from Waru. Right. International Day of Happiness. You are always happy now. So whether they declare that one or not, God has already blessed you with that happiness.
That's right.
You straight to the point. Visit to UK by Mr. President. Yes. I don't have anything to do with his visit or I'm against what he's signing. But you ask yourself, how does his visit and what they are signing concerning the seaport deal has to do with the fuel price, insecurity, unstable light? Everything is just, why are they not talking towards those hardship for now? Is it not until when people are at peace, country is at peace, everything is stable before you begin to sign another deal? Our leaders preach peace. How can our leader preach peace in the midst of hunger, injustice, corruption, cost of living? The same leader turn a blind eye into insecurity in this country, into the hunger. We are buying fuel how much? And what do they call it? Salary wage 70,000, and they are preaching peace. Can they be in a Nigerian situation or condition and be preaching peace? We hear it, but they should not be whining us. We'll get it right whether they preach peace or not. God bless you, Salah. I greet you. Salah, Muslim brothers, original Madam Fulani, my greeting to you, and I wish you best celebration today.
Awesome. Thank you, my brother. All right, now let's get to you, Obasanjo.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Obasanjo.
It's Aluta Senator Obasanjo.
Yes.
I'm calling you all the way from La Pine, Niger State. Barrister, we don't know what to say in this country. Talking about the issue of insecurity in this country. It's not only insecurity that is biting every Nigerian. The security themselves I will talk about the military. They have failed. The police have failed. The DSS have failed. The EFCC has failed. The ICPC has failed. The judges has failed. The politicians has failed. The illiterate has failed. Educationalists has failed. The professors they have failed. The doctors in education they have failed. The doctor surgery they have failed. The pharmacists have failed. A lot of these things they have failed. We have a failed country. We have a failed country. People living in the country, they have failed. God has.
Okay, that's the one I'm not going to agree with you. People living in the country, they have failed. It means you too, Obasanjo, you have failed. You see, this is the thing. When you allow emotions take over you like that, and then it's not allowing you to see, the brighter side of things, you just believe everything has failed. If everything has really failed, I don't think you and I will be having this conversation, honestly. Do you know what it feels like to be in a war-torn country? War-torn. I'm not talking about the Boko Haram. I'm talking about you're in your house. You're seeing missiles. They're just overhead. You're just seeing them fly. And you're hearing boost, boost, boost everywhere. Do you know what it means? That's real failure. And yet those people still believe in their country. Go ask them and you will see. So come on, guys. I'm just saying, Obasanjo, rather than see all the bad things, what about the good things? You mean no good thing? Nobody is even trying? Because I know a couple of people who are trying. You see, that's the thing. People are trying out there. And so let's not use words to diminish their efforts. If you are not trying, I am trying. It's all we've got. Try. All right? It's just what it is. All right, so let's not do that. Let's not also do that. But I understand where you're coming from, though. But don't do that. I'll take this one. It's going to be the last one. Okay, I missed that call. But the number is still out there. Look, let's be constructive in the conversation. Now, I put out a couple of things, for us to talk about. Yeah? There is the appeal court ordering fresh hearing on El Rufai's case. There is the IMF talking about global inflation, how it will surge on prolonged oil price spike. These are serious issues. Now, there is a place that borders around Middle East war, fresh fears of higher petrol price as crude oil is hitting $114 per barrel. Can't Nigeria cash in on this? Can't we benefit on this or from this? Man, these are serious issues. Now, Mr. President in the UK representing us for a historic visit, 37 years. He has signed a £747 million deal to refurbish 2 major Nigerian ports. Now, he doesn't even stop there. We have also seen where the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, he has also had some signage with the UK to address certain issues as well. And we are just talking about failure. That's all we see. I'm just saying. Now, Nigeria has been ranked 4th in terrorism index. It's not a problem to you. What about the part that says, come 2027, there are very, very strong signals that Adelabu Pate Kyari may resign? I thought these are things we should talk about, though. I just thought so. I mean, there's a lot that has gone wrong with this country and in this country, but there is still some more that is good. So let us not destroy the efforts of those who are still trying. Right? Lorenzo de Capinto from Cuba says, may God help Nigeria. Nigeria and Nigerians, we are going through a lot. Do we still have a coup d'etat in place? Can Nigeria still make it right? Hunger to even move from a place that was initially 100 naira is now 200 naira due to high cost of fuel. Terrible. These are the issues affecting us, honestly. But Lorenzo, thank you. Eric from Kuje says, I have not failed and I can't fail. We'll keep hope alive. Good morning, dear UD. Eric, honestly, I have not failed. I am trying. If every other person is failing, but I'm trying. And you should say that to yourself too as well. Right, this is where we will call it a close though on this very segment. Keep in mind the 9 o'clock hour will be right back and we will have a conversation. And that conversation is going to border around and about our Nigeria's billions. All of the monies. I think the question, what I was expecting from you would have been, now we have gotten 747 million pounds. Do you know what that means? I should have calculated that. 747 million pounds in Nigeria's naira. Please give me a minute. I'm trying to calculate it. Right? 747 million pounds. This is so that you have an understanding of what monies are coming to this country now. Okay. Now we have secured this money. How are we going to spend it? Where is the transparency? That's what we should be asking here. So 747 million pounds, that amounts to, wow, 1,361,130,812,000 naira. That's a money that can shatter glasses. That's a money that can build roads, build hospitals, strengthen the education sector, transform our lives. How many are we? 230 or 250 million people? And then you have 1 trillion. I should tell you it again so you understand. 361 billion, 130 million, 812,000. That's what we should be focusing on. How do we spend? How's that money going to be spent? Transparency is. You know what? Let's call it a close. I'll come back at the 9 o'clock hour. Are Nigeria's billions being wasted on abandoned projects? We will talk about that come 9 o'clock. The views expressed by the caller has not been influenced by us. Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. Thank you still. We'll enjoy some music.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.